No, it's
Down below.
Oh, funny.
careful. Move it over a little bit. So don't turn it off. There you go. All right, is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay.
Hello, hi.
Have a seat, please. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yep, I just want to thank you for having me here today. My name is Mai Zhang. I currently go to Minneapolis Business College for medical assisting. What inspired me to go into the medical assisting field is my dad encouraging me since I was a young child. We also lost our grandpa due to hemorrhoids. It was really hard on my dad, and to see my family members in pain and in vain, I wanted to go into the medical field so I can help others, and knowing that I can't diagnose or anything like that, but I can do good for the community and patients that come in. What also, my daughter inspired me as well after I had her. She's just a little angel, so taking her to her clinics and checkups and getting her shots, weighing, growth charts, it's just amazing how fast they grow. And that's what made me pursue the medical assisting field. Skills that I've also had in the past were telephone etiquette skills, talking to customers on the phone, entering information to the computer systems, and problem solving. The skills that we're learning at school as of right now would be clinical, administrative, and laboratory. In clinical, we learn how to communicate with patients who don't speak English, and charting all the chief complaints and the reason for visits. As for administrative, we learn communication, verbal and nonverbal communications, telephone etiquette. And for laboratory, as of right now, we're learning how to draw blood, running urine tests, pregnancy, checking glucose.
That's 2 minutes. Ms. Ziegler, your initial reactions?
Well, I was kind of expecting you to say your name when you first came in, but you did say it after you sat down. I think you should shorten up a little bit about your skills.
Okay.
Well, I think the story is what should be shortened up. I think you have a good
Really?
story, but don't get into your kid, because we're going to talk about this later. That's a need-to-know basis, and they're not allowed to ask questions. But once you bring up your kid, now they can ask questions like, you know, do you have daycare and all that, instead of focusing on you as an MA. And I think your grandfather is a great story too. And I understand, you know, I have a kid too. I understand the whole thing. That's just part of it. But it started with your grandfather and having to take care of him. And then you can use that time then to, because I think you have a really good framework. You were talking about, well, you talked about your transferable skills first. I want to hear your job-specific skills first, and then your transferable. But you were talking about them. When you get to your transferable skills, tie them more directly into being an MA. I mean, it might seem obvious, but they want to know that you know, they don't want to have to guess that you know it.
Okay.
Is that so like, it was good. Phone skills, customer service, right? Tie that into, well, I'm going to be working with patients, so I have, you know, I'm used to working with people, that sort of stuff. Where are you going to school?
Minneapolis Business College.
You didn't say that, Minneapolis
I thought I
Business
did.
College. No, you just said I'm going to school, and that was it. You didn't say Minneapolis Business College. So, and then medical assisting program, and then that would have eased into a lot of that stuff that you already were talking about. Framework is there, you just have to build up the walls a little better. So you're not a lot of work to have to do on this.
Okay.
And if you cut it down, then you will have the right amount of time.
I know I was doing the outline. I had like 4 pages. I was like, okay,
way too much.
Yeah, and
But
then I was like choosing all the important stuff, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll just talk a little bit of this and that.
Yeah.
And then I thought,
Well, I think you did a good job. I mean, it was there, and it seemed like you were going to close pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
In real life, you'd have like 2 or 3 minutes. So.
And you look very comfortable.
Yeah.
I am.
And you're very confident, and so that will help too.
I am confident.
How was the
Handshake is good.
good?
You might want to
I was gonna
draw
say,
it up a little.
I like
or
the color,
different.
yeah, but otherwise you look very nice.
Okay, thanks.
All right, good job.
All right, thanks.
So who would freak if they had to go next?
Who would I would suggest go
Yeah.
next?